Welcome in everybody to your weekly tarot reading. So this is a general reading. So we're tapping into the collective consciousness to get guidance information that can help all of you that are, I guess, we're magnetized to this reading. I always say if you were drawn to a reading for some reason, whether it's the description or just, randomly clicked on here, there is a reason you're here and there is a message. And the whole the whole reading may not fully resonate, but there may be some information within it that you were meant to hear. So you will know, right? It'll just be a light bulb moment or click and be like, oh my God, this is exactly what I'm going through right now or feeling. So keep watching to the end. If you like my content, definitely subscribe to stay in the know of future videos and like this specific reading if you resonated, and definitely feel free to comment on how it applies to you. And if you have any recommendations for future readings, let me know in the comments as well. All right, so this is for the week coming up. So tomorrow, Monday, May 13th through Sunday. So we'll kind of get generally what's going on this week, what do you need to be aware of, or any guidance for you to just help you throughout the week. So we'll first pull some oracle cards. All right, so we have first card out is potential. You can see the mountain there. That could be a mountain. Obviously, there's snow on top. So I was going to say almost it could be a volcano, but definitely with the snow, it's a mountain there. Reaching towards the stars. So potential is, I'm hearing limitless. We have wisdom. So I also heard above, so below. We have, the earth and the sky, and then we have the ocean represented here, and then one more, openness. So, and welcome Jupiter. We have a lot going on with the Jupiter planet, so he is here to represent. So the potential here, I feel like, again, right now, we are in this energetic space where this is so true. The potential right now is limitless, and I feel that for you. And I feel like, if I'm feeling like people are at a place right now where they're feeling a little defeated. People want shifts and want change, or are in a situation where it's like, they want a resolution, or they want kind of it, like almost like an ending to a certain situation in regards to just the energy. It's been very heightened, it's been intense, emotions have been going, and really our emotional, like this emotional, almost like, I almost want to say purging. I hate to say the word purging, but for the last 2 months, like the end of March really kicked off some intense energies with the eclipses. And it's been just like, we've been getting I almost see this like meteor shower, like just this never ending like hit since then. And it's almost like, I'm seeing this picture of like someone looking, it's nighttime, looking up at the stars, kind of like, what's next? Like kind of this vastness of emptiness, maybe feeling alone too in where you're at, and like, what's next for me? Like, is this it type of energy? And they want you to say, you know, even through everything that has been happening and you've been feeling, there's this essence of they're continuing to guide you to stay open to the potential right now, because I feel like you don't see it, but it's definitely there. And in the middle of all this, there's some wisdom coming through. And when I hear below, so above and so below, it's almost like you're not fully aware of the wisdom yet. You're getting bits and pieces, but you're getting information and guidance to help you become wiser in the situation too. So you also stay open to the potential of what's coming in next. And I feel like what's been going on lately has been like a preparation time. And you could say like this prep time could even extend. I'm almost hearing like years at this point, and you've kind of are feeling a little beat up at this juncture, but it's been preparing you for something. And I do feel this summer is going to bring about some changes, and they're going to be positive and changes you've kind of been waiting for. So let's dive into the tarot to get more around this. Okay, we have a jumper here. We have the moon. So we have two moons here with the openness card. So something's still hidden. Something's definitely still hidden, or you're in the dark about. And I feel like this is kind of the overarching energy of the whole reading, and it's like, I'm interested to see what comes, because I feel like a lot of what's going to, the reading's going to come is going to be like the unconscious things going on that maybe you're not fully aware of, or that haven't fully kind of has happened yet. And that's where this wisdom, again, going back to what's below, the moon too is about the stuff that's really hidden and deep, the unconscious space. And like the wisdom is there. So just hang on tight. We got Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Nine of Swords. Come here, Jupiter. It's okay. Five of Wands, the Strength, and I was gonna end there, but the Six of Pentacles flew out, and then the Ten of Cups. And whoa, Sun. So what's happening underneath the surface here? So you got the Ace of Wands. This ace, I feel like this kind of spark is lighting. I'm seeing it as like a match being lit to kick off like this domino effect, to kind of push through these three cards, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is like slow energy, stuck energy here. And I feel like, you know, you have the Ace of Wands on one side and the Chariot. So like, this is like kind of kicking, and then C2 here in both these cards. It's almost like you don't see the actual horse in the Chariot card, but you see the two Sphinxes. So the Chariot is about moving forward, action, movement, things moving forward quickly. And I almost feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, that's like a very slow plodding, like very slow energy, almost can be a little stuck, because it's like you're moving, things are moving forward, but they're super slow. And it's almost like you don't, it's a situation where you're like, you don't feel anything's moving, but it is. It just, you don't pick up on it because things aren't really happening. But it's almost, I see this ace like kicking, kind of like patting your horse or getting your horse to all of a sudden jolt forward, and like it's time to move. It's time to actually, it's time for movement. It's time to move forward. And it's something that you're, you know, a little, the blindfold here I'm picking up on. You're not picking up on this energy shift happening right now. Things again still seem stuck. I feel like you're still at a place where you're like, it's almost, you know, with the Two of Swords here and the blindfold, it's like you're sitting at a fork in the road, or a Y, and you're just like, I feel like you've been sitting there for a long time, and it's like you haven't been able to make a decision or really have clarity about, like, you know, what direction do I need to go? What's right for me? What's the best choice here? Or, and two, just wanting to move, wanting things to shift, but it's like, again, there's something internally that's been keeping you frozen. I feel like a freeze state in regards to this. And it's like finally something has to kickstart this. And like, if we're in a freeze state, the wands is about like fire and you know, energy and movement and growth. And it's like something had to like kick you, which this could be also, you know, motivational energy, passion as well. And sometimes the passion can, you know, look different ways. Sometimes it means you need to get angry at a situation to kind of finally get you to move or take action or make a decision. So things are going to move forward really quickly. I feel like it's not going to be the easiest, because I feel like because you're in this frozen state, and then all of a sudden someone kind of kicks your horse and you're like, there's this jolt of like, whoa, energy. And that's the Nine of Swords. It's like this worry and anxiety. I feel like you almost feel something about to shift or change, and you're anxious about it. You're worried. I'm also picking up like maybe at night, it's been bothering you. Maybe it's been affecting your sleep a bit. And you're conflicted with the five. There's definitely this energy of you being conflicted again. That's why you're in this freeze state, or you have been in a freeze state for a while. And it's because you're conflicted about what's right for you. What do you want? You know, maybe you're conflicted with what your heart's telling you or your intuition, and also other factors. And I'm almost getting some of the factors. I'm hearing like old wounds or traumas have been also kind of popping up, and almost like deceiving you a bit. And it's almost like some of these, we see all these people in the card. And with this, I'm almost seeing internal confliction. You have like your intuition conflicting with your head, conflicting with like maybe a part of yourself that's been stuck due to like past traumas or heartache. And there's all these like conflicting parts, like, no, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. And it's like, there's definitely that essence of like, that's what's been keeping you in this freeze state. This Three of Cups too, because of what I'm picking up here with the Three of Cups, is in regards to like third party energy that has really been blocking you. And this could be a pattern that comes up in your life, that it's like it continues to be a roadblock for you to actually you know, reach happiness. Or it always seems to be a, you know, again, a conflict, something that's always comes up in your life. I'm picking up on like a theme, a pattern that's like this third party energy that blocks you from reaching any sort of balance and harmony in regards to like give and take in relationships. Though that could also play out you know, not just in romantic, but in our family relationships. This could be in work relationships, like in dynamics at work. But you see here, it's like this side is what's in the way of like the Six of Pentacles in regards to like an equal give and take, 10 of Cups, the Sun. And I do like the Strength card. It's almost like the Lion is in between these two sides of the reading here. And it's like the Lion is here to, in general, the Lion, it's almost like is your protector, which your protector part is protecting this, but it's almost like it's preventing you from actually realizing this and experiencing this, where this divine feminine energy here is here to work with your protector to calm it down, to support it, to love it, to nurture it. And so that this like protector energy realizes like, oh, I don't need this job anymore. I don't need to protect you anymore. And the protector, in the actual job of protecting you, it's actually preventing you. It's actually stopping you from actually realizing this, because it's fear. It's the protector is there because of fear and hurt from the past. And it's like it's protecting these aspects of yourself because it's like, hey, I don't feel safe enough to actually allow these things in because I don't trust it, right? And that's shifting. So that's what's really going on underneath the surface here of this entire theme. This is a big theme for the week, but I do feel like you're starting to feel the movement of the Chariot this week. I feel this Ace of Wands and Chariot are the key pieces this week that you're going to start to feel that. But in reality, what that's doing is pushing you forward out of the freeze state into an action state. And so you can move towards and overcome this stuff with the strength. So let's see what's going on here. We got the Five of Cups. So I feel like definitely that's been the energy you've been in. So this could be seen as the past. We'll say this is the current energy, the Four of Swords. And then the Knight of Cups is the future energy, which I like. I like that the future energy, we have all these amazing cards. We have the Knight of Cups, Strength, Six of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Sun. I feel like you've been almost reviewing or reassessing a lot of loss, heartache that's happened to you through your life. It's almost like this has been really coming up in a forefront for you recently. And it could be, again, your situation, however that resonates for you, has been really triggering you. And it's been bringing up a lot of grief. And almost like, I feel like it's almost been mirroring suffering and loss from the past. And so, which has also been triggering this freeze state for you, because this feels very familiar, this energy. The energy, especially since March, but again, this could have been going on for a few years, but I feel like it's hitting a peak this year with the movement, right? We're in the age of Aquarius now as of, was it January? But that's why it's been bubbling under the surface, I feel like, for a few years. But with Pluto moving out of Taurus, because Taurus wants familiarity, Taurus wants safety and stability, it doesn't want change. So you've kind of tolerated this energy bubbling, the Five of Cups, underneath the surface for a few years. And it's kind of been this up and down, and you've just kind of been like, you haven't made any big changes or decisions or shifts. But if you've noticed this year for you, with Pluto moving into Aquarius, that you've felt this bubbling now, almost like boiling over for you. And it's been a lot because it's like, it's really challenging you because of past heartache and loss and grief and suffering, you tend to not want big change. It's like consciously you want change and you want big change. But unconsciously, there's parts of you, we talked about the parts, that can't tolerate change because in the past, change has equated to suffering and loss and grief. So this is what is being triggered and challenged right now for you to overcome. And this is what's been in the way of you actually getting the Ten of Cups and the Sun here. And then in the middle here, there's the Four of Swords. So this has been kind of, you see the same thing. I'm talking about a free state. And you see in this card, you see this person is actually a stone statue laying down. And it's almost like you could say, a stone, person is frozen. And that's you. Like, you've been in this freeze state of like, when you're in a freeze state, if you look it up in regards to like therapy and psychology, but like a freeze state happens out of trauma. And it's such intense stress or trauma or suffering that all of a sudden our nervous system goes into a freeze state. And there's a lot of symptoms to this, but this is what I'm really picking up in the reading today, is this freeze state, which is, there's a reason you've had to be in this freeze state, even though it's frustrating and it feels shitty, but it's like, it's to help you heal and rest, because this energy that's been coming up for you, this Five of Cups, is a lot. I'm picking up on, it's a lot. It's intense, but it's meant to help you rejuvenate, to heal, to integrate. And, if you haven't felt motivated to like even exercise or to do your normal things, that's why. So then on the other side of this, moving forward, we have the Knight of Cups, which, that's new, that's love coming in. If you're dealing with a relationship or a love situation, definitely coming on the horizon here is a love, is romance, is something that you are really, and that's under the Open card. And that's, I think, what it's saying too, is the potential here. I don't think you realize the potential that's on the horizon, and just stay open, because all of a sudden, like, something's going to shift for you. And it's really going to come in, and I think you're going to be surprised. And it's like what you've kind of been waiting for. And this could come up, and it could come up as love. This could come up too as like just new opportunities that are very fulfilling for you. That could be in regards to work or any aspect of your life. I'm just going to pull clarifiers for each of these three cards just to get a little further detail. So Five of Cups. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Yes. Exactly what I'm talking about. This energy. Whoa. This has been deep. This has been rough. This could even could be coming up rough on you physically. So if you're having any sort of health issues that have popped up in the last couple months as well. Again, this goes back to the emotional stuck energy, the emotional, these emotions, the cups, because again, that's the foundation. And then the Pentacles refers to like what we actually experience in the physical. And it's because of this that we're experiencing even physical symptoms of this. And this just is really dark, like heavy energy right there. Let's see, Four of Swords, the Lovers. So again, the Lovers can also talk about integration, the masculine, feminine energy, or just a connection of coming together and integrating as one. Let's see, one more here. I did a decision. Okay, so it's also helping you to find clarity and integrate all these this emotional stuff for you to make a decision about something as well. This could be also walking away from something, and like you're the Fool here. So you're beginning a new path here, and you're letting go of the past. You're letting go of this emotional baggage finally. And it's not that you're just consciously like, oh yeah, I need to let go of this baggage. Actually, energetically, this emotional baggage is actually finally like being released. It's almost like I see the ties that binded you to the past are like cut, and you're feeling the freedom. Finally, you're feeling lighter. Let's see the Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands. You know, I'm seeing here that like you're finally standing up for yourself and really setting boundaries and standing up for what you want and are only accepting of in regards to your life. And like I feel like finally someone, either with love, if this is in regards to a love situation, someone actually comes in that is the Emperor. That is like the whole package here. Yeah. So you're like really standing up for like what's best for you now. And like your priorities, your values, Nine of Pentacles, like you feeling good and knowing what's right for you is kind of your new focus, and only letting in somebody who really, you know, encompasses this Emperor, which the Emperor is the combo of all four of the kings on the positive spectrum of the Emperor card. So I just want one more for that. This Nine of Wands wants to fly out. Yeah, because it's you've, especially in relationships, but in all aspects, like whatever, again, however this reading resonates for you, whether it's, you know, in regards to love and relationships, or, you know, this could be just generally emotional trauma that you've continuously deal with and patterns in regards to that. But, you know, you've been through a lot in regards to life, and it's like you finally almost learned that lesson about, you know, doing what's right for you. And I feel like part of why this Nine of Wands, where you feel beat up, is because you tend to deal with certain people or types of people or situations longer than you should. And I do feel like you're a very dedicated, loyal person, for those that this resonates with. And it's like, but because of you finally reached a point where like you really understand now what your happiness is, and you are really clearly able to stand up for that. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Let's just, before I go, let's just pull 3 cards for kind of moving forward here. So we have the Queen of Swords. Yep. So you see the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups are facing the future, and they're going in the same direction. And I think that's a big thing as well. And I think this Queen of Swords is like speaking to you, like you are the Queen of Swords. And it's like you have clarity, you're speaking your truth, you're being authentic, and you're like, you now know where you're going. Nine of Cups, yep. You know what you want. And you're seeing it now. You see, the Nine of Cups is also like your wish. What is your wish? What is it that you want that's truly fulfilling for you? Oh, yes, the Emperor. Or sorry, the Empress. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, you're birthing something. So this Empress to me signifies like the Empress too is about birth. And like, I feel like you are finally birthing your wish, and that's coming in the future now here. So the queen sees and knows what she wants now, and she's gonna, it's almost like once you have the clarity, life all of a sudden, that's when this Knight of Cups comes in too. So, all right, everybody. Well, big stuff again for the week. Again, this is a pretty big reading, but I think I said earlier, I feel like this week is really about this push forward to get you out of this like Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles energy. So, all right, everyone, have a good week ahead, and I will see you in the next reading.